Hi everyone, welcome to JC's quiz show. On today's show, I've got Kato and Eddie answering questions about the case history of Sherlock Holmes. So, I presume you guys are both literature scholars and full experts on the exploits of Sherlock Holmes, am I correct?
Oh well, beam me up, Scotty, as I believe is the catchphrase.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
I got C in English, so this should be promising.
Okay, so in this round, I'm going to give you both a title of a Sherlock Holmes adventure, and you've got to tell me true or false if you think it's one of the original titles of a Sherlock Holmes story as written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle as it appeared in the Strand magazine when it was first published. So the first one's for Kato, and it's called The Adventure of the Cardboard Box. Is it a genuine Sherlock Holmes story, or is it one I've just made up?
It sounds like one you just made up, to be honest. So I'm going to go with that.
I'm afraid it's a genuine Sherlock Holmes story called The Adventure of the Cardboard Box. It sounds very exciting indeed. Eddie, the next adventure is called The Adventure of the Copper Beeches. Is it a real Sherlock Holmes story, or is it one I've just made up?
I'd go with true.
It is actually true, yes.
Hey!
Kato, the next one is called Scandal in Belgravia. Is it an original Sherlock Holmes story, or is it something else?
No, I'm going to go with yes on this one. Just
Right,
take a
I'm
curveball.
afraid the original story was actually called A Scandal in Bohemia, and in the recent BBC Sherlock modernisation, they renamed it to Belgravia, but it's not one of the original stories. Okay, so, Eddie, the next one is The Five Apple Pips. Is it an actual Sherlock Holmes story, or is it something else?
I will go with true.
I'm afraid it was actually false. I'm winding you up a little bit because the original title was The Five Orange Pips. Is in fact a Sherlock Holmes story, but Apple Pips isn't. Okay, so Kato, the next one is The Adventure of the Engineer's Thumb.
Oh.
Is it a Sherlock Holmes story?
Probably, I'm going to go with yes, because that's done me well so far, so yeah.
Yes, it is actually a Sherlock Holmes story. Well done. So, final question for Eddie. Eddie, if you get this one correct, then you will win. If you don't, then it will go to a tiebreaker. So, the final one is called The Adventure of the Sussex Werewolf. Is it a Sherlock Holmes story, or is it not?
I say that's not.
You're actually correct. It is false. Yes. There was, however, a Sherlock Holmes story called The Adventure of the Sussex Vampire, but not werewolf. So well done, Eddie. You win that round.
Well done, Eddie.
Commiserations again, Kato. Better luck next time. And I will see you again soon.